day 18. It is so cold outside. I don't want to go to work today. Nightcrawler left maybe half hour ago. It's almost 6 o'clock. It is just so cold here. I am wearing virtually all my clothes to sleep in. My puffy, my windbreaker, my thermal. I never did take my hiking clothes off. It's just too cold. At any rate, it's supposed to be sunny today and a little bit warmer. It's supposed to be breezy again. Oh my God, the wind yesterday was just horrific. I am so sick of wind. It's crazy making. And it was like a brutal cold Arctic wind too. So it was just awful walking head first into these like huge wind gusts across that last valley. It was just awful. I don't care to do that again, but I imagine I'll be doing that again at least, 10, 20, 50 more times on this trail. So it's freezing. I'm gonna get my stuff together. I need to make a video. I haven't actually put up a video since day 1 or day 8 back on trail, that first day with the crazy dude. And I guess I'm going to be getting cell service at some point today, so try to upload something, because I'm definitely getting a lot of backlog here. It takes longer to make my videos than it takes Nightcrawler, because I don't put all of the clips that I make into them. I save some of them for my Patreon people. But oh my God, I have a laundry list of things I need to do when I have service. We have gear issues. His sleeping pad is popped, and so we need to get it fixed and get him a new one, because he just shivered and was just miserable all night last night, and will probably continue to be miserable until he gets a sleep pad that actually inflates. My tent poles on my Nemo, the elastic is not working. It's not retracting like it should into the tent poles. I need more socks. I blew out or wore holes through my last pair of Vinjinjis and the last part of the river. So I'm wearing these socks I picked up in Silver City from the sock guy, but they're not toe socks, and so I'm not as happy with them, and they're also a little bit thinner than I'd like. So, oh my gosh, yeah, we have gear issues, and he's nervous about running out of food, although I have plenty of food. I don't know why he's so worried. He's definitely not going to starve, because I'm not eating that much. I just don't eat that much when I'm on trail. It's hard to choke down cold food at the end of a long day when it's freezing outside. So I'll be looking forward. Like, I typically go stoveless, but I'm looking forward, actually, since it's just been so just rudely freezing out here, almost June. Hello, New Mexico. Let's get with the program. I'm actually looking forward to carrying a stove for a little while that at least has something hot at night. I don't really necessarily want to have hot things in the morning, because then I'll just linger in the tent over my coffee and not want to leave until the sun's like fully out. And I can't wait that long if we want to be doing, good mile days. At any rate, I'm going to make my coffee now, my cold coffee. I got a little hot coffee before he left this morning, so that is nice. But hopefully today will be sunny and warmer, as was advertised, and a little less breezy and a little more chill. Not as in cold, but just, you know what I mean. I'll catch you on trail. Well, I am officially done with the Gila alternate. I'm back on the official CDT for a little bit until we hop on the Python alternate. This is where it comes in from the south. And they're doing some serious logging operations up here, because apparently there's a fire. These trees look worse than the ones that were all cut down at the bottom of the hill that actually provided some cover. So, whatever. But anyway, looks like they're handling that. I hate these. Look at these. My feet. So easy. Thank goodness I'm wearing my Ronald McDonald shoes.
I guess last time he came through here, Nightcrawler got lost in this area because, as you can see, there are a number of options you can take. I don't see any northbound CDT signs, but we'll see. I got a little late of a start this morning, about 10 till 8. Gave him almost 2 hours head start. Today he was thinking he would be seeing the other place where there were offensive blazes leading you in the wrong direction. Actually, he said on this day, or in this section, he got lost a lot. So I'll be referring to the map frequently and hopefully getting some good miles in before it gets breezy again. Yay! I'm on a trail. I love the sounds of nature. And heavy machinery. Out. I don't know what happened here because I don't see any evidence of fire, just the tops of a bunch of trees. Well, most of the trees just snapped off. It's a little crazy looking, like a tornado or something. But on the plus side, some pretty nice views of the surrounding mountains, courtesy of whatever happened here. I mean, my gosh. Yikes. Glad I wasn't here that day. Normally I like downhills, but this one, actually this whole thing, before this was that burned out forest with blowdowns everywhere. But here, this shit is slippery. I just fell. And, oh my goodness, what a pain in the ass. Oh well, nothing's broken, but definitely you can't really go fast when you have to like be careful about where you place every step. Man, downhills are normally my jam. This is a drag. Today's trail brought to you by the letter P for pointless ups and downs. Oh my God. It's sad when, you know, I'm on single track, which in and of itself seems shocking because it's the Continental Divide Trail and you're always on some kind of road. So it does feel weird to be on a single track, but good God, the terrain on this thing is so shitty that I almost wish I was on a road. A forest road, of course. A minor forest road. But holy crap. I definitely don't have my climbing legs yet. Probably because there hasn't really been any climbing to speak of. And this, since we got back on, well, actually since this trail started, there's only been a couple of climbs. But lots of short, steep ups and downs with this sandstone, or I don't know, limestone, whatever it is. It's super slippery. I fell once already. I've almost fallen again. And there's blowdowns everywhere. It's virtually impossible to get into any kind of steady pace or rhythm. Slow going, irritating. PUDs. Well, that was the most exhausting, slow, frustrating, and aggravating 4.5 miles I can recall having done in some time. But now, I can see I'm got scratched up on my hand. I'm holding this phone with a little bloody, probably from the fall. And been kicking some rocks with my left big toe and foot. That's the AT toenail. It's sad I have to name all these toenails or spaces formerly known as toenails after trails. But it's hurting. It's a little swollen. I'm not sure if it's bleeding. It feels damp. I'm gonna have to check that out because the little nub or new toenail that was trying to grow in there looked like it was trying to become ingrown. I'm not really sure how to solve that issue other than to just keep cutting it back. But I'm not sure how to handle the sides. Anyway, in about a quarter of a mile, I should be getting to my first break spot, a murky tank. Woohoo! Who doesn't want to hang out at a murky tank? I mean, that sounds pretty baller to me. Here's hoping, because I did not bring enough water to make it to the next source, so I have got to find this murky tank. Definitely looks like a murky tank. This looks like a murky cow pond. I hope there's a tank somewhere feeding into this murky cow pond, because God. Alright, do a little investigating around here, because whether or not I have to pull from this pond, God, I hope not. I gotta get water here. I got like, I don't know, 20 miles until the next water. Yeah. Yuck! Well, muddy pond it is. Time to get to work. Don't hate, because I get to drink this. You know you want some. Well, disgusting cow water aside, which I am now carrying with me. Thanks, cows. That was a nice place to stop and take a break. I messed with my toe for a little bit. Did a little digging around. It looks like it's trying to get ingrown. I don't really know what to do with it, but I want to get it good and cleaned up before I go digging around too much in there to avoid the potential of another infection. I don't have time to deal with this shit. Other than that, I got my external battery, because it's got a little less, after I charged my phone this morning, it has a little less than half its capacity left of charge. So I have my solar panel attached to the back of my pack, and the battery bank is hopefully going to be trickle charging for the rest of the day. Whenever I'm in the sun, I'm actually going east for a significant portion of the next, 7-8 miles. So hopefully it'll catch some sun. And it had like 4 bubbles. It's like one less than half. Although I don't know if there are 10, whatever. Anyway, there were 4 bubbles when I plugged it in. And I'll be interested to see, because I haven't really experimented with this panel as much as I would have liked. We'll see how many bubbles it has at the end of the day. This is an exceptionally violent gate. There is virtually no way to open or close it without cutting yourself or sticking yourself. At least it's new barbed wire, not rusty. But damn, whoever made this gate can eat a dick. Well, I definitely don't have my trail legs yet, or my climbing legs, I guess. Because, I just did, thank goodness, what I believe is the one big climb for today. Holy slowness. That was impactful. But, and as you can see, we have breeze again. Yay. But at least the big climb for the day is done. And hopefully can start getting picking up the pace a little bit. It's been a frustratingly slow morning, but typically I do start slow and then just speed up throughout the day, whether there are climbs or not. So here's hoping we stay true to form. Even though I don't have my legs, I did make it up here. And the views, pretty damn good. My next stop is at there's supposed to be a picturesque overlook about almost 7 miles from the murky tank. That definitely sounds a lot better. Look at this, it's beautiful. Lovely. Okay, again, courtesy of some bombed out trees. the view on the other side. Basically, just walk a ridge here for a while before going back down the other side. Oh, but it's a lot of up and down. This is a ridge with a bunch of little peaks on it. All I'm feeling is the up. Oh, except for that one time when I fell on the down. Hey, what the hell? So I was headed for an overlook that was on gut hooks. I don't know what it was supposed to overlook, but it sounded like a nice place to take a break because frankly, most of the day has been kind of a bummer. It's been kind of depressing. A lot of walking through just like ruined forest and, you know, burned out, bombed, I don't even know. So I was really actually looking forward. Oh, not to mention the wind. The wind is back and it's driving me insaner. I was looking forward to like a nice view, but I mean, maybe it's off trail. I don't know, because it's definitely not on trail. One of the things about walking ridges is that you're in the middle of the ridge and there's trees all around you, so you're not really getting the views to either side, which is something I hadn't really thought about until this trail. At any rate, whatever. I guess I'll just find some place to throw my ass down and be disgruntled on the ground, hopefully out of the wind, and figure out how far it is to that next water, which is where I'm supposed to be meeting Nightcrawler if I haven't caught up with him yet, which isn't looking good, frankly, at this point, so I'll probably see him there. There is no break from this wind. There is no cover from this wind. There is no way to relax in this wind. Oh my God. I am so sick of the fucking wind. Jesus Christ. It'll be good to get someplace where it's not just blowing gales 8-10 hours a day. It's exhausting. It's making me crazy. You can't stop anywhere. There's no place to rest where you're like not getting buffeted around by the wind. It's probably a good thing I didn't find that overlook, because I'm sure it for sure would have been windy there. It'd probably blow me right off this mountain. Oh my God, I am just so tired. It is exhausting listening to this constant wind all the time, especially in this broken down forest. Down limbs everywhere. It's just like nerve-wracking. It makes me so anxious. You know, there's down trees all over the place. And these trees, these ponderosas, are just bending and blowing. Like they could come down, any of them, or like the dead ones at any time. And then there's listening to this. All day long. It's horrible. Oh, God. Can't wait for it to end. So this is basically the top of the climb as far as you get up Wagon Tongue Mountain. It goes up a little further, but this is where we tap out. As you can see, you can't see anything about the most exciting thing that happened on this climb, other than it was grueling and exhausting. Because again, I still don't have my trail legs. Was a gust of wind, blew the solar panel up and hit me in the head. I hope the external battery is still plugged into it and still tucked into my pack. I should probably check. I was just feeling way too lazy. Like, I take this pack off. I don't want to put it back on again. Good grief. Mostly downhill from here. Thank goodness. Cannot wait to be done with this day. Whew, things are looking up already. The downhill is awesome so far. It's on the not windy side. Good thing I took the solar panel off anyway. There's no sun here either. Didn't need it anymore anyway. But oh my God, just a little bit of peace and quiet away from that wind. Oh, it does wonders. And the views up here, I mean, this is pretty narrow track, pretty steep hill. Super steep, dang. I have a hard time looking down that. Whew, I wonder if Nightcrawler gets vertigo on this. Anyway, views are lovely. And yeah, here's to hopefully getting going a little faster. Make up some time for all those snail slow uphills. Just devastating. But this This I can live with.
It's amazing what just a few little changes will do for your perspective. I'm on the other side of the hill. It's not that windy at all over here, comparatively speaking. This is breezy. I got LTE. I got sun. It's warm. Okay, I'm gonna sit here and have me a little sit for a minute and just enjoy my change of mood. Yay! Just look at these epic views. Wow. It is gorgeous out here. It's still a little windy, but way less bad than before. Bonita. Well, it's just taken me forever to get off this mountain, but that's okay, I don't care. I had service, so I actually know somebody in Pie Town, a friend of a friend, to whom I sold a glass kiln maybe 2 years ago. Pretty random, but I mean, there's like hardly anybody lives in Pie Town. There's less than 100 residents, and I happen to know one. So, you know, of course, I thought it would be super rude to like walk right through his town and not even reach out. And not only that, but this guy, he's awesome. He has a zillion hummingbird feeders, and he has so many hummingbird feeders that he's actually changed the migration patterns of hummingbirds, like so that they can come and hang out at his house. And then he takes some amazing photographs of them and sells them in one of the local cafes and probably in other places too. And now he does glass work, fusing and slumping, which is something that I used to do before I went into, you know, social services. And I've kept doing it, you know, since then, but more as a hobby. But I had an extra kiln, and now he's making bird bass. Not in the kiln I sold him, it's too small. But now he's making bird bass out of glass. So hopefully, I guess we're gonna meet up with him. He offered us a shower, which is awesome because we're definitely gonna need it. We haven't had a shower or laundry since we had a shower in Silver City. Well, I haven't washed the clothes since we got back on trail, and we desperately need to do laundry. I know I do. I'm sure he probably feels the same. It's been like 11, 12 days now, something like that. We don't smell good. So, ooh, look at Joplin. Hello. Anyway, that I started to try to upload a video, but it was gonna take too long. It was like looking in the hours. Can't sit up there that long. So hopefully, whenever we get to the Villa Ranch, or I guess I'll have LTE heading towards Mangus Mountain tomorrow, I'll be able to upload something, because it's been like over a week since my last video. I have sinned. I'm so sorry. I try to do better, but it's hard out here. There's like no place to upload, and can be sitting around for hours, you know, just like when we should be walking. Find a good place with LTE and can camp there, then I can upload the videos at night. At any rate, I made it to a road. I don't know if I'm going the correct direction, so I'm gonna stop talking to you now and check the map, because I do not care to get lost today like I did yesterday. So I stopped again at the trail road junction here. I still have 4.5 miles to go to get to the well. Winds picked up again, so that sucks. And then also that downhill gave me an entire family of new blisters on my left foot from abrading against these sock guy socks. I should have ordered some Injinjis to be sent to Pie Town overnight when I was there, because these socks are definitely not going to cut it. They're cute, but yeah, not really good for hiking. They didn't have any Injinjis in Silver City, which is unfortunate, even at the bike shop. And those are generally what those are all I wear. I wear the Injinji sock liners, and they keep me more or less blister free, depending on how clean and dry I can keep my feet. But I blew a hole in my last pair of Injinji, so I only have one Injinji that actually works. And unfortunately, it's for the left foot, although you can turn them inside out and just switch them off if you need to. But super frustrating. 4.5 miles to go. It's after 5 o'clock. I am so tired. I just feel like this is the most schizophrenic day ever. It's mostly been shitty, but you know, I did have the good parts, and you know, hopefully, whatever, just get to the well and rest up. I need to eat more. I need to eat a lot more protein. I'm just exhausted. I'm just not functioning very well. So I'm just gonna go get to that well, find a place to camp, and yeah, there's just not a lot of water in between there and Pie Tower, and between there and Davila. So I'm definitely gonna camp at that well. 23 miles is a good day. We did 27 trail miles yesterday. I did 31. And today's been almost all trail and hard miles. Like, the terrain's basically been shitty. So I'm good with it. I hope he is too, because I think he wanted to try and make the base of Mangus Mountain this evening. Not happening. There's no water there. I don't know how many more miles that is, but we can do a 27 mile to get to Davila Ranch tomorrow evening, and then just eat dinner there and spend the night and walk to Pie Town the following morning, and you know, take showers, do laundry, and I'm pretty sure John will hook us up. My friend of a friend, I think he'll take good care of us while we're there. So that's what I would like to be doing. And in the meantime, get off these feet as soon as possible and pound as much protein as I possibly can, and whatever else I can out of my food bag. All I've been eating is gummy bears and trail mix and macadamia nuts, and I haven't even had any macadamia nuts today, and some chips. So I need to get my shit together food wise, start packing out more protein. I know that was Nightcrawler's issue last time, and now it's mine. I usually eat salami, but it's been hard to choke down food. It's been cold and I've been tired, and it's just hard to eat food, especially when the food's cold too. So it is what it is. Gotta get going. 4.5 more miles to freedom for today, and then we get to do it all again tomorrow. Yay, hiking. Good shit. Slippery. Roll your ankle. Uneven. Oh my god. This just sucks. You can't do shit on this. You can't go fast. Otherwise, you end up on your ass again. Oh my god. I cannot wait for this day to be over. Should be coming up soon on the second place where Nightcrawler got lost his first go round, and for which reason he's carrying a mini ultralight crowbar to remove at least the first misleading blaze. Can't say I blame him. It is a super long water carry to get here, just to end up following blazes that lead you to nowhere because the alignment isn't finished yet. Anyway, I've been seeing still his aggressive tread. It's a little after 6. I'm about 1.5 miles away from the well. It's windy, so it's actually taking a little break right now, thank goodness. I hope there's some decent place to pitch near that well, because it is the only water anywhere around, and that's kind of important. The views are decent, hazy that way. Also, the sun's over there, so it's hard to see. But oh my god, so glad to be down to my last less than 2 miles for today. This will be a 23 plus mile day, 50 plus miles trail miles over the past 2 days, not including bonus miles. So I'm pretty happy with that, especially considering today's miles were pretty much all on super shitty terrain with high winds. The high winds being as per usual.
hopefully tomorrow the walk to Davila Ranch will be a little smoother. I know we go over Mangus Mountain. But other than that, I think a lot of the walking is on roads. And I hate to say it, I mean, it'd be nice if all the trail looked like this. But sadly, that was almost never the case today. The trail was in horrible condition. Oh, incredibly, excruciatingly, painfully slow walking. So you don't get yourself killed. Anyway, hopefully tomorrow's walk will be a little bit easier, a little bit faster. Guess we'll just have to see. We just passed Crawler's Gate. And so this is the road we're supposed to turn on. There's a waste on this side. And I don't see anything on the other side now. I don't know if he found it, but there's a bunch of sticks and rocks to say, don't go that way. Oh, there's like somebody wrote, no, bad no-bo, don't go that